Nawirabira kusubscribinga.
Thank you for watching Ruchi Media. My name is Ruchi and the East African. Please subscribe to the channel as we do roll this. Now today, I bring you the details of labor export in UAE. Recently, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni came out to speak about people who go to UAE. I want to look at the details and how much Uganda gets out of these people that he claims that they shift from Uganda to go to unpleasant places like Dubai. Uganda rips big, but again, if the president comes out to speak like that, it puts questions. I'm giving you all the details on that. But before we go, Dr. Muganga is not yet to stop. I think State Minister for Internal Affairs, he wants it badly because at the look of things yesterday, he was at the ancestor home in Mukono, where he wept tears on the mother's grave. It keeps me emotional, and I'm like, what's happening? Why couldn't they give the guy his appointment? If President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni gave him, man, I see things are too much. Before we go, let's first see Dr. Lawrence Muganga before I take you to the details of UAE labor export.
Actually, I presented more organized papers, more evidence than everyone else. Like actually, if you ask every member of parliament who sits on that very committee, if I have to quote some of them, they said I am the most organized, qualified, who brought organized documents, high quality documents to the committee. If you disagree with me, please ask the leader of opposition, Honorable Joel Senyonyi. I am an appointed person coming from the NRM side, but the leader of opposition said those words. So how come now people have the audacity to say that he didn't submit enough papers? That is wrong.
Now that is Dr. Lawrence Muganga, VC Victorian University, Chancellor. Back to the story that brought us. Now, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni recently said these words.
Dubai, what are you going to do in Dubai? To find people going to work in Dubai, what are you going to do in Dubai? A desert. Dubai, what are you going to do in Dubai? When I go there, I pray that I come back quickly. The temperature, the climate, the what? You live paradise here. This is paradise.
Now, that was President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's statement at Kororo. That caused the controversy in the people. And we question ourselves, doesn't he know the data analysis about how much Ugandans from UAE contribute to the economy of Uganda? Or he adamantly refused to look at that, but was just doing what we call Kantu. Because basing on the facts of Uganda labor export, Uganda earns from UAE labor export in two ways. Uganda earns from everyone that goes to do labor in UAE. And as of the data analysis of 2025, Uganda received $350 million per year from labor recruitment in UAE. Then if President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni comes out to say that why do people go to such places? Doesn't he know this analysis? Doesn't he know this database? How much Ugandans contribute to the economy when they are in UEA? Because details as follow. 160,000 Ugandans working in UEA today. As of today, 160,000 Ugandans are employed. They were here in Uganda, very unemployed, and couldn't earn salary, and they went to UEA, that is Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and all that. They got employed and started earning, send money home, government collects taxes, and also amplify their lives at home. Over 160,000 Ugandans. In 2018, Uganda had taken 40,000 Ugandans. But you can imagine the distance from 2018 to 2026 if people are now at 160,000 Ugandan population in UEA. Ambassador Zake Kibed says that remittance is about $350 million annually. That one I told you. Bank of Uganda data. Middle East total remittance that comes with UEA, Saudi Arabia, Qatar as the main source. 33% of all the remittance comes from Middle East. So you could understand that these people contribute a lot. Then someone will ask himself, why would President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni speak like that if he really knows that these Ugandans contribute to the economy of Uganda? Most of them are domestic workers and security workers plus construction. They contribute this money, $350 million annually for the government. And President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni comes out to say that these people are shifting from Uganda to Dubai, to Arab Emirates, where things are not right. They live paradise Uganda. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni will sometimes make you wonder. The total remittance to Uganda hit 2.5 billion from all over the world. The labor export that Uganda exports to all the countries from UK, Canada, what is about, it makes about $2.5 billion as of 2025. But again, this will include the US. US will be more higher with $702 million. That is US. Followed by US is the biggest, but followed by Saudi Arabia and UEA. Museveni jazarawa, because when you look at UK plus Canada, they follow after Arab Emirates and UEA. So these people are important. You say they leave paradise to go to other places, but they are important. They bring money to the economy of Uganda in terms of paying tax and all that. Government revenue from labor export. Uganda earns $25 billion to $25 billion from externalization license job orders, and recruitment accreditations, plus $34.2 billion in non-tax revenue from recruitment license plus ascertaining fees of 4 years. Now let us go to the jobs that people do. Ugandans versus scale. 120,000 Ugandans got jobs abroad in 2022 to 2023, with 80% developed to Middle East. Middle East is one of the places that has embraced Ugandans and has employed Ugandans. So in every equation, Middle East can never fail to surface. That is why I would wonder how President Museveni can make such a weird statement on UAE. Since 2018, labor extension created 280 plus jobs and generated $1.3 billion annual remittance from Middle East. Now you could know that these places are as of importance and we need them. Even when you want Ugandans to stay in Uganda, some circumstances can never make Ugandans stay here. If they are jobless, if they study and they don't get jobs, they will look for other ways on how they can have money in their pockets and also help their families. They listed 3 countries and we are among, so we are seeing no visa as of now, but that is it. Now you can give your comments on that. If President Museveni was right, you can also give your comments basing on what you have heard. But I guess he just wanted the Kantu because at the look of things, Ugandans work in these places and earn big. The money that comes to our Ugandan economy, and also people uplift their health, their lives, families and all that. So it is of importance for people to really go and fetch money where it is. If Uganda does not make you safe in terms of development, you look for other places on how you can amplify life. That is it. See you when you see me. My name is Ruchi and the East African. Please subscribe to the channel and remember not to skip the adverts because that is how we get revenue. Bye-bye.
Dewera bira kusubscribinga.